Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bryce Wilson, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Digging in, Harold Ramirez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 48.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In now, Miguel Rojas took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill
you. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Donaldson's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball well outside. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hey. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting fourth.
And
The
here's
left
Ronald
fielder,
Acuna Jr. now.
Acuna
As he'll
Jr.
take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Try to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in, Curtis Granderson.
Leading
They'll
off for
get
the
us started
Marlins,
in the top of the
The left
second.
fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Jorge Alfaro will be next. The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. In there, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking them up and putting them down. This guy can go get them in the gaps.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Markakis at third with 2 away. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. The 2-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. At the plate, Lewis Brinson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Brinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. The next to bat for Atlanta, Bryce Wilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
66.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting and hitting fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hard hit to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First offering on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ready on 1 and 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Donaldson leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's popped up. Anderson into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Slow roller out to short. Swanson picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman Brian Anderson.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line drive, base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
In is Curtis Granderson. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. And he misses there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Miami. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up,
Riding in once again, Dansby Swanson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This is skied out toward right. Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Neil Walker as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. In to score the runner from second.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
So stepping in, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 48, Harold Ramirez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harold Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Standing in, Bryce Wilson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 66.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Albies base runner at first with one out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Now batting, first baseman.
So much of this
Ready.
game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Wei-Yin Chen will
Now
come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 20, Wei-Yin Chen.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. Career numbers against Chen, batting at an even .400. He also has one home run. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chen has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Count still at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, 4-3 Atlanta. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. From the stretch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Starlin Castro. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Markakis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In for strike 2. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The batter.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box, Dansby Swanson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Career numbers against Chen, he's only 1 for 10. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The
Now
change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. Swanson stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Chris Martin.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Striding into the box, Neil Walker. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High pop-up. Swanson is there. 2 down.
Now batter, the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Ready for another chance? Lewis Brinson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 4-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 17, Johan Camargo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Career numbers against Chen. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball
2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
JT Riddle will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
JT Riddle.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Miguel Rojas, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting, left fielder Curtis
Diaz will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Marlins, number 91.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Curtis Granderson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Braves lead this one 4-3. Austin Bryce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miami, number 37, Austin Bryce.
Rosell Herrera has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Rosell Herrera.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Mark Hagan.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Line towards center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. (0-1). Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Ramirez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains a 4-3 game. Shane Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61, Shane Green.
Starlin Castro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. from the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Green is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Hit hard to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses, ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Alfaro leads off first with 1 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So digging in now, Lewis Brinson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Peter O'Brien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 45.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. A follow. Rounds third and is striding for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Luke Jackson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hit hard but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Liner towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 5 and the Braves 4. Nick Anderson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Tyler Flowers.
First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Granderson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Joyce, a native Floridian. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Seared down the first base line. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Final strike for the Braves. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Wes Parsons takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 67.
Now at the plate, Rosell Herrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jesse Biddle will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 19, Jesse Biddle.
In now, Starlin Castro, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Neil
digging in once again, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Herrera, the runner at third. Granderson at second. Alfaro is over at first with 1 away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This pitch is popped up. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Lewis Brinson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, bases loaded. 1-1 the count. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Freeman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3. This ball game still tied 5-all. Adam Conley comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Adam Conley.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's got 8 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. Granderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Chad Waller is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th.
Chad Waller.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
Ready now for the Marlins, Harold Ramirez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
1-1.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
The 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rosell Herrera.
At the plate, Rosell Herrera. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. Teheran Guerrero takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 56, Teheran Guerrero.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Stepping up now, Tyler Flowers. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Brian McCann will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Guerrero, a Colombian-born ball player. He's in his third season as a major league player. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. McCann, a previous member of the Houston Astros, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Freddie Freeman. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Jesse Biddle claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. Ahmed Rosario added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Mets past the Nationals 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Minnesota Twins got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. The Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. The Cincinnati Reds went deep 4 times as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-4. The San Diego Padres smacked 15 team hits as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox 10-9. The Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 9-4. The Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. The Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-1. Tim Anderson had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Chi Sox took care of the Mariners 11-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Indians broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 1-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. The Houston Astros launched 7 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 14-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.